Hey, hey. Tobago updates. Good morning, Tobago.
Good morning, and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago right here on Tobago Updates, guys. As we continue with this morning's conversations, we are talking about financial literacy, and we have Kariri that's going to be hosting a literacy workshop, financial literacy workshop very soon here in Tobago. And this morning, we're going to talk a bit more about that with our guest, Mr. Megnat Gosain. I hope I got that right. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes, good morning, and you have it correct.
Okay, good. Thank you so much, Mr. Gosain. And he is the corporate executive manager at Kariri. And so we are having a financial literacy workshop. Talk to us a bit about what we can look forward to with this workshop, because I see that it is happening on Monday, the 15th of May, which is this upcoming Monday. So talk to us a bit about what is expected and who is invited to the workshop.
Okay, good morning again. Good morning to your viewers and listeners. This is part of a larger series called Kariri in the Community, where we are looking to help businesses and sole enterprises to improve their operations in many areas, the technical aspects of it and the business aspects of it. So on Monday, we will be focusing on the financial literacy workshop part of this program, where we'll be seeking to provide SMEs. So you ask who we are targeting. We are targeting the small and medium-sized enterprises, those who are currently in business and those who are contemplating getting into business. Those are the people that we would be talking to mainly, and just give them the guidance with respect to managing their financial resources. We know that one of the major challenges SMEs have is getting money. They always face this challenge of not having enough money. And given that they have a limited resource, we want to work with them.
Okay, guys, and if you know that Carreri is the Caribbean Industrial Research Institute. And so what they're saying is that this session is geared towards building foundational financial literacy by providing entrepreneurs with the capacity, knowledge, skills, attitude, and behaviors required to empower you to make sound financial decisions. Now, this workshop is going to be held at the Tobago Tourism Institute in Mount St. George. If you guys know where that is the TTHI. That's the hotel school, as we usually call it, up there in Mount St. George. And we have Mr. Gosain, who just rejoined us. Thank you so much for rejoining us, even, despite the small technical difficulties. So I was telling our audience that this is going to be hosted up there at the Tobago Hotel Hospitality Institute in Mount St. George.
Yes, and we are looking to give them the type of information, skill that will help them better manage the financial aspect of their business. So, to talk about the financial records that they need to keep, to be able to prepare effective budgets, to be able to cost their goods and services. And as an added aspect of Monday's program, we will be talking about meeting their statutory requirements. How do you determine your taxes? How do you determine your National Insurance Board payments, your health surcharge? And additionally, we will spend a few minutes on Monday looking at the recently approved bill on procurement, on what we need to do with respect to the OPR. So it's a whole packed program which would leave them with many of the skills that will allow them to run a successful business, a business that is sustainable for them. Right? So we do look forward to having them here, have them interact with us, and to see the improvements in their business as we go along. So I repeat, it's for any existing businesses, any persons who are contemplating getting into businesses, we go to it will also be applicable to medium-sized businesses, the larger businesses. It's all of them that can benefit from this program. So we invite them all to join us on Monday.
Excellent. And who are some of the facilitators that would be hosting these sessions?
Okay, so we have our procurement officer, all right, someone from our finance department. I myself would be doing some of this program for them, all right, bringing together the collective experience of Kariri in assisting businesses for over 50 years, not only in Trinidad and Tobago, but throughout the region. So a number of our senior people will be there. Our chief executive officer will also be there to interact with the business community to look at how this helps them to determine what more we can do to help to grow that business sector in Tobago so that it become just not nationally competitive, but that we can create globally competitive businesses that can explore all of the export opportunities that may arise for them, that will be better able to address the opportunities coming out of the tourism trade. Right? So it's a wide cross section of businesses that we are looking to work with. It's not one particular sector of the business community.
Excellent. And you spoke a lot about, informing businesses about the importance of paying their taxes and those health surcharge for employees and a number of those things. Are you guys also going to be talking about the repercussions for businesses not doing these things? Because a number of, especially small businesses, are unaware of the implication of negligence in these areas.
Yeah, while we would focus on the implications and consequences, what we want to do a bit more is to talk to them about the benefits of doing these things, how they as businesses benefit from having their tax payments up to date, having their workers protected through the payment of their national insurance or their health surcharge. So yes, they would be provided with an understanding of the benefits of meeting their statutory requirements. In fact, even now, for them to register under the OPR to be able to provide services, they would require things like tax clearance, etc. So we are going to focus more on the benefits of doing it rather than say what you will be punished for.
Excellent, and we look forward to that. And so again, for those of you guys who are interested in participating, if you are in business or want to get into business, or you are even a part of a class that's studying business right now, you can even recommend to your lecturer, to your colleagues, that this is a very interesting workshop session that may contribute even greater to the knowledge that you already have or you are developing, especially for those persons thinking about starting their own businesses, if you just want to be ahead of the curve. Now, it's happening again at the Tobago Tourism and Hospitality Institute at Mount St. George on Monday, May the 15th. This is happening from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., right? I believe I got that right.
Yes, you have that right.
All right, and what is the capacity of this workshop? How many people would the venue be able to hold?
Okay. We can go
How
up to
much is too
75
much?
persons at this workshop. What's that? Sorry, can you repeat it?
Yes, I can hear you. Oh, I asked how much persons can be held at the venue. So what is your target
Yeah,
there? How much?
we can go up to 75 persons. Maybe if we have the interest, there can be a few more, right? But we do have capacity at the venue, so we invite you come in, register with us. You can go to our website www.kariri.com and register for the workshop, and we would welcome you there on Monday morning.
Okay, so there is a pre-registration that persons can go online to
Yes.
kariri.com and
Right.
register for
Yeah.
the event. All right. Tell us, is this event only going to be happening once? Is this just a one-time thing? Or would you guys be coming back, going to different places in Tobago to carry out this type of workshop?
as I indicated at the onset, this is part of a program called Career in the Community. So we are hoping to go across Trinidad and Tobago into communities to help them with their business ventures. Financial literacy is one of the programs that we run. A week ago, we did a program on customer service for the hospitality and tourism industry. And we have done, yesterday in Trinidad, we did a program on food safety, food technology. So there are going to be a number of programs across Trinidad and Tobago. We will be coming into Tobago on many more occasions. We will be going to the communities. We have already started, for example, an initial discussion about going into Castara to do some work with the fisher folk in the Castara area community and other parts of Tobago that may have an interest. Feel free to reach out to us. We are here to work with you to help to develop the socio-economic ecosystem in Tobago. And we'll be willing to talk about the many programs that we have. It's going to include things such as proper use of social media for business purposes, marketing, customer service, financial literacy, developing your ideas. So it's a whole suite of services that we can come and do the workshops for you.
And Mr. Gosan, you may know that there is such a thing as the BDU grant here in Tobago, the Business Development Unit. So in instances like that, are you guys planning to possibly partner with them to have these sessions with a number of their grantees or maybe even persons who would have applied for business development grants?
Yes, our plan is to work closely with the THA in developing the sectors in Tobago. So it's going to be all a tripartite type of arrangement with Kariri, the THA, and the private sector, where we look at the needs of Tobago. We look at how best we can work through the THA or through other organizations to make our technical and business experience and knowledge available to the people of Tobago so that we can make Tobago one of the standout islands in the world.
And you know, there is a Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce here as well, the Tobago chapter, which may be also very interesting for you to partner with them in regards to making that connection with the private sector. So that may be something you want to look
That's
into.
what we will do because there are several private sector organizations. As I said, in Castara, we are looking at the fisher folks and working with their organization. And other communities, we work with the organizations in the community. We will look at the Tobago organizations such as the Chamber of Commerce, any other organizations in Tobago, and of course the THA and the several divisions of the THA. We have already started some of that communication with the THA in terms of how we can work to develop the entrepreneurship ecosystem in the island, again, to build globally competitive businesses.
Excellent, excellent, and we love that for our island. So again, guys, there's the financial literacy workshop that's for MSMEs, guys. This is happening this upcoming Monday at the Tobago Tourism and Hospitality Institute at Mount St. George. So if you want to get more information about this, you can just simply go to career.com and there you would find the registration link as well, or you could call the number at the bottom of the screen, 2990210, and the extension 5687. Again, the number is 2990210 and extension 5687, right to the bottom of the flyer that you see on the screen. So be sure to contact them. As I said previously, if you are a student, a lecturer, a business owner, or just someone with big dreams and you want to create the foundation that is needed to have a successful business, this might be the session for you. How to arrange your finances, what are some must-knows. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Mr. Gosan, thank you for your time this morning. It's a pleasure having you here on Tobago.
Thank
Thank you so much, guys. And as we wrap up this morning, I want to thank you so much for making Tobago Updates the #1 broadcasting station on the island of Tobago. Again, we thank you for staying tuned. We thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting. And it has been a pleasure being with you here this morning, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
We are people in the sun.